I'm out of the loop on purpose. I don't care and I don't know. Shout out to Spiritual Remedies for this quote. Collective, if you clicked on this message, it's because you stay away from the chaos on purpose, all right? You done had your fair share of drama. You done had your fair share of gossip, scandal, chaos. You've came from chaos. But now you've moved to calmer waters, collective. You don't got time, energy, or effort for any of the effery or the nonsense, collective. You see, you're somebody who's very intentional with the things that you do. You're very intentional with the people that you're around and you allow into your space now, right? Because you understand that, having peace, having a peace of mind comes at a cost, right? And you're willing to sacrifice people. You're willing to sacrifice habits. You're willing to sacrifice the chaos in order to maintain your peace, collective. And so you realize that the more you involve yourself with other people, the more you try to, um, be a people pleaser or anything like that, you realize that you're inviting that chaos into your life. The more that you don't have boundaries, the more that you're so open with people, you're inviting that type of energy in, right? But you realize, okay, the more that you have standards, the more that you have morals and values, then the harder it is for that chaos to come in, right? Because now people have to meet certain requirements in order to maintain a certain access with you now, right? And you've set that up purposely, right, collective? Because you understand what chaos brings and you don't want that anymore, right? You had your fair share. So you've put these parameters up for yourself to actually protect yourself. And you might have in the past been somebody who, you loved a little drama, a little gossip. Maybe you even did your own thing with that. But you understand what that comes with. And you don't want no parts of it, right? So, and because you're so at peace and you understand that um, there are people out here trying to come in and attack and disturb you of your peace, you purposely be out of the loop. Like you literally stay to yourself, keep to yourself, you stay out the way. You're somebody who, if you go to work, clock in, clock out, and go home. Like you don't be with the drama. You know what I'm saying? You have a select few of people that you involve yourself with. You don't really be on social media all like that. You don't involve yourself. You don't be out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a focused person. You're very humble. You stay out the way. You don't want that drama in your life, right? And I don't blame you, collective. But I feel like you're deliberately choosing not to care and you choose not to know anything, right? Like you're the type of person now, you don't be asking questions. Like you don't be caring to get to know nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't involve yourself in that way, right? You literally, like this quote says, you purposely stay out of loop on things. So you're not someone who gets involved in gossip and drama. If you hear about somebody or someone, you're not invested in that way. You know what I'm saying? You let it go in one ear and out the other. You don't even engage. You don't ask questions. You don't even act interested, right? And this throws people off because, we live in a world and a society that is so addicted to chaos and drama. And they're addicted to knowing people's business and then sharing it, right? Like that's the type of culture we've now came to. The culture of exposing. And it's just so silly and immature. You know what I'm saying? And you don't like that type of culture. You know what I'm saying? You don't like all of that noise and unnecessary drama and energy. You are quiet now and you like your peace and you just you're so chill, collective. You are really so chill and I love you for this. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not contributing to the chaos. And the fact that you're not contributing, that's very, very powerful. Because people feel your energy withdrawing. People see that you're what you're entertaining and what you're not entertaining, right? And so you're actually like shifting your reality in a way, collective, because what you choose not to involve yourself in, you give yourself space to allow things in, to bring things in that you do want to involve yourself in with. And you give yourself that space to invite people who are like-minded like you in, right? And that's a powerful thing, because as you continue to reject and refuse what you don't want, that's bringing in everything that you do want, and you are actively choosing your reality every day, collective, because you decide to choose peace every single time. Every single time you're going to choose peace over chaos. It doesn't matter what comes your way. It doesn't matter what's sent your way. It doesn't matter what tries to trick you and get you to react or anything. You're always going to choose peace first. And because you've been actively and aggressively choosing peace, this is why you have that peaceful life. This is why you're so unbothered, because you decided to make that change and say, hey, I'm purposely out of the loop. I'm purposely out of the way, right? You're paving a new way for yourself. And I know you love it. I know you love it. Who am I talking to, collective? I know I'm talking to somebody out there. Who else like they peace? Who else be staying out the way on purpose? Because I thugs with you and I need to know who you are. Okay? Because we can stay out the loop together. Okay? Click tight. You're a part of my tribe, all right? Listen, if there's your first time here on my channel and you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. I would definitely love to have you a part of our tribe. It's a vibe over here. Listen, guys, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. I love you. It's Karkar signing out. Bye.